What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today this is going to be a long one, but it's a little late for sure, but I'm very excited regardless. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new Fresh Monkey Fiction Naughty or Nice collections Reindeer. We have to I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I really wish I had these in time for the holiday season because I don't like talking about Christmas unless it's Christmas because that ruins the magic for me. But, this was probably my most expensive order I've ever had because I went insane and bought the 9 reindeer. I bought 9 of them because what's the point of having one when you need to get the whole set, So, yeah, you're definitely going to see the outskirts of my review station here while we do this, but you just got to run through the song. We have Dasher and Dancer, which I got 2 Dashers because I do have the head pack, but for some reason it did not come in today, or like with the rest of these. I really don't know why. It just didn't. I ordered them all together, but it didn't come with them. So, you have Dasher and Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. The boxes are very nice. I do have Santa. I can't find them right now. I'm sorry. This is the accessory pack I'm talking about. But you have Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, and Cupid, which is definitely more fitting for the time of year it is right now in February. You have Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of them all, Gorgon? I did also get Gorgon. I did buy a third one to make Rudolph, don't worry. But, yeah. Gorgon, and I'll talk about why I got this, because I think it's pretty cool. So, with that being said, this is a lot of reindeers. Let's go ahead and start to unbox these reindeer. So, getting out the 4 colors of the reindeer. I do have all of them out to the side, and they're going to be completely the same. So really the only 4 variations of reindeer you get are these 4 if you just want the regular ones. Full transparency. Oh, never mind. It's on the back. I was going to say, I forgot which color was which, but it'll be good here to see that. So the accessory pack, when you look that up, it will tell you what reindeer, what extra reindeer to get to correspond with these. And I'll show that at the end of the video. I'll edit that in because, again, that's not supposed to be here for 2 days, but I wanted to get a head start because this is probably going to be a longer video. Maybe not, though. There's honestly not that much to talk about. So we'll take a look at all the paint. We'll take a look at all the sculpts. The only difference in sculpts, as far as I can tell, are the antlers. They have different points. So, and by points, I don't mean like spikes. I mean like if you're hunting them like deer or elk, which I'm not sure if you hunt reindeer. I've never really heard of that. These would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pointer, which is that's a big bowl. But I don't know if how it works for deer, or that's for elk, and for deer you have to do both. Whatever. Doesn't matter. People don't care about that stuff. I'm just a wildlife nerd. But we'll go ahead and take a look at these guys, and then we'll take a look at Gorgon. And he's got the most to talk about. So I don't really have a preference on what color I like the most. I love that there's a variation of them. So we'll just go ahead and start with Comet. This is the Comet one. So I don't remember who is who. I mean, it really doesn't matter, I guess. I'm more just saying to go over them. But I do believe these are all sold out. So I'm very happy that I was able to get a pre-order in. So taking a look at the antlers, I think they look great. I love it. I love the little bulb there. The paint and sculpt is great. I love the little brown tipped nose. He's got like a cream color to him. I like that. This is the lightest of them. I guess we'll go from lightest to darkest. This is very nice. I like the cream color. While it is like a nice creamy color, it is also, it feels natural. Like it's not like he's like purple, you know? And then of course you get all these reins and stirrups and straps, and I don't really know all of what these are called, this collar piece with the bells on it. They look good. This is an actual little chain piece there. Looks great. I think it looks awesome. There's paint everywhere. The hooves are painted, even the back pads. Nice parasadactyl here. Looks good. Ungulate. Looks nice. And the only accessory that these guys come with is they all come with these. I believe these are the stirrups. And to get these on, I think the antlers come out. Yeah. The antlers gotta come out. Which is, these are kind of cool as like an accessory for something else. And then you just kind of, I think it's easier to go through the back. Kind of loop it around the ear there. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm doing this on camera. This is the first time I've done this. Seems a little tight. But I mean, they are, they seem tight, but I'm not worried about breaking them at all. And then plugging these back in. And I will be leaving the stirrups on them because I did pre-order the sleigh, the big sleigh that they have, which I would suggest you get your pre-order in for that because these things sell out. I mean, they always do. They're kind of limited runs, and if you're like me, I want a perpetual Christmas display one day. Just have, try to get like some figure stands and put these guys up, or even just having them stand there. Be awesome. But yeah, I think that looks great. I think that looks fantastic. So this is what it looks like. You get a little snowflake there, straps, all the golds are painted. Silvers and stuff and golds are all painted along here too. These do come off. I'll show that on Gorgon because his is the same exact one. I'll show that on Gorgon. So we'll probably do the articulation on Gorgon as well. Just, for simplicity's sake, and I'll explain why. But yeah, I think this looks great. Only difference in sculpt, as far as I know, is the antlers. So yeah, this is the Comet one. Now let's head over to Prancer. So you're going to want to get 2 of these guys as well. Or not. I mean, it's completely up to you if you don't want all 9 of the reindeer. Or some people just want 8. You can technically skip on Rudolph if you want. I'll tell you which one to get 3 of. But yeah, so you can see here that the antlers are a completely different sculpt. I love that. I believe there's 2 sculpts for the antlers. I think Comet and Dasher share an antler sculpt, and then Donner and Prancer share an antler sculpt, and it just adds variation. And I think the alternate heads, whatever this color is, will have the different antler, and you can swap this stuff around too. I mean, like, all these antlers are going to come out because you have to put the stirrups on, so you can really make these pretty customizable, and I think that's really fun. So this is more of a gray brown color. I say for caribou or reindeer, whatever time of year it is, their coats kind of change. But this is a pretty accurate one. I think Comet is the most outlandish, but it's not bad at all. It just is the most outlandish. Looks good. There's not a lot of little paint on there. I love the eyes. Love the way they did that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into everything every single time because the whole saddle system is exactly the same throughout. But this looks great. I love this. We're just going to go right into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second darkest one in Dasher. Now, this is the one you're going to want to buy 3 of because Rudolph attaches to this one. So, again, it really doesn't, like, I'm just telling you the names that go on there and the heads that correspond with it. You can do whatever you want with them. Like, this could be Comet, this could be Dasher. Like, it really doesn't matter. But I'd say this is the most natural colored sculpt. If I didn't need to buy 9 of these, 10 including Gorgon, I would just want an extra one just to have like a naked reindeer because I just love animal action figures. I'd put it with my deer. I think that'd be pretty cool. Get a little wild robot set up. Oh shit, that'd be pretty fire. But yeah, I don't know. It's not, unfortunately, unless I want to pay like big money is what it looks like now. Probably won't be able to do that. And at the time when I pre-ordered these like a year or two ago, Wild Robot was not released. But yeah, I like this one the best. I think that this is a nice middle ground of looks really cute and good, but also natural colored. I love the underbelly, looks good. The hooves are all painted again, and this one shares the sculpts for the antlers with Comet. So yeah, looks good. Nothing really crazy to talk about here. We'll look at the head packs at the end of the video, but this looks really nice as well. And then finally with the darkest colorization, which is probably my second favorite color palette here, we have Donner. And Donner looks good. The tails all came flipped down. I want to flip them up. I love the white hoof patches on the bottom. You get to see a little bit of dry brush. The paint is fantastic on these, by the way. I think it's a lot more paint than I thought it was going to be. I was worried that they were going to look a little cartoony, but I promise you they do not. He shares the antler sculpt with Prancer. It just looks really nice. Like really, really nice. I cannot rave about how good these look. So you're going to want, if you want all 9, you're going to want 2 of him, 2 of him, 2 of him, and 3 of him. And that's what Anthony did because Anthony has a toy addiction. And I didn't put them all on yet, but just to reiterate, each one of them, the only accessory they all come with is the stirrups that go on. So I will attach all these eventually, but for right now, just know that they all come with them. All right, so the head pack did come in. I'm stupid. I don't know if I said it yet in the video or I will. I was looking at the previous heads and I was like, I hope that they come with these straps in the pack because then I'll be kind of pissed off. I'm stupid. Obviously they're going to come with them, but whatever. But yeah, so here's the box for it. It's small. I don't know why this didn't come with everything else. I really wish that it just shipped, with everything else, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do the alternate heads here. So as not to confuse anyone, seems the way that they have it oriented is the 5 extra heads and then the antlers are paired like in a column, not like vertically, not horizontally. So I thought that they be paired like this, but it seems as though they're paired like this. Correction, they're not. I was right. They're actually like this. And then only these 2 are vertical. Sorry, I looked at this one. But so just to evade any more confusion, because at first, whatever, I'm confusing myself. So for Rudolph here, tell me these don't go in. That'd be funny. Rudolph, why you always got to give a problem? You have your own song and everything. So Rudolph is the only one that is a vertical pair of antlers. Now for some reason this is not popping in the way that everything else has been. All right, that's good. They're in. Look at that big red nose. I love it. So Rudolph goes with this body. I forget which is which. I'm sorry. So pop that out there. And then you can pop. I'm going to have to do it behind the camera. I don't want to break anything. Still easy to pop on. And then you have Rudolph. I mean, look at how cute that is. So same head sculpts, just different paint. So Rudolph will go on the brown body, like the I guess for lack of better terms, the tan body, the light brown body. Looks fantastic. Then we have this head, which I guess, like I said, it doesn't really matter what ones you put them on, or what antlers you put on it. So the grayish light brown body is what this one's going to be used for. Again, it's up to interpretation which reindeer is which. It's completely up to you. So you're going to take one of these bodies, pop off the head of this, and I made a silly mistake. So with this one, what I want to do is do alternate ones. So since this body, it comes with these antlers, like this sculpted antlers, I'm going to give them a different one. I'm going to give this one, because I kind of just realized it really doesn't matter. I'm going to give this one these ones because they're a different sculpt. So I'm going to pop these out. Pop this off. Pop this onto the new painted head. And then pop these antlers on, the new ones from the accessory pack, which I don't know why these are being a bitch. I think it's like one of those things where you got to get it at like the exact right angle or it's not going to work. I'd be careful. I mean, sometimes they go in like that one went in easy. Boom. And then pop this onto the body. And boom. Now, if you take your old one, not only do they have new face paints, but they have new antlers. So it just gives very good... Sorry, I've been playing with these nonstop. I love these things. It just gives some more variation to these reindeer. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat that process off camera for the rest of them and get that going. Okay, so after about 10 minutes of trying to figure these out and get them all in frame and everything and get all the different variations, none of these reindeer are the same. And I think that that is so awesome. Like, that is so awesome. I'm also so happy with how bright Rudolph's nose is. I mean, he's the only one that is definitively him. I love that it's a bright red. I do want to see if I can maybe try to get like red glow in the dark paint. I think that would be really cool. Just glob it on there. But yeah. So I believe this was the Donner box. I know this one was Cupid. I know the white one was Cupid. Or Comet. I mean, Comet was the white one. Donner was the dark one. Dasher was this one. And... oh, man. I'm so close. I don't remember and I don't have the boxes with me. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I've explained it, I think, well enough. But yeah, these look fantastic together. Maybe I'm the only one who's this excited about them, but I wish I grabbed one more just to have a regular reindeer without like the Santa stuff on it. But yeah, this is really, really awesome. And then finally we have Santa's most famous reindeer of all, Gorgon. Now, this thing looks awesome. The red looks great. I love the glowing effect. You get these flames here, which we'll talk about in a second. And of course, he's a goat, or at least he can be, okay? I'll talk about what that means in a second. But yeah, his saddle system is the same exact sculpt, same exact function, just completely different colors. Everything other than the head is the same sculpt, with the addition of these flame pieces, and he does have an alternate head as well that is a new sculpt. So we'll go ahead and talk about all of it. Taking a look at this new head sculpt here, it's just a goat, and I love it. Obviously, it's a little big to be a goat, but it doesn't bother me at all. I think it looks great. You get a little bit of silver there for the beard. So it's a Billy. Looks good. I love the red and black color palette. I just think that works so nice. Yeah, I love it. I love how he looks angry. Because I'm not going to spoil it yet. I'm not going to spoil it yet. But this looks really, really nice. As far as accessories go for him, he comes with the same brown stirrup system that the other reindeer do, along with... oh, I just kind of realized, I hope the head packs come with... oh, I have to look that up. I hope that the head packs come with these, because if not, I will be a little annoyed about that. And then he also comes with a red one, so if you want to use that, he comes with... red one! Oh, wow! Best Christmas movie ever. But yeah, comes with that. He also comes with an alternate head. This is my first time swapping any of the heads, but foreshadowing, the articulation is super buttery and smooth on these guys. I really have no notes on that. Let me get some more leverage. Very easy to plug that in. He comes with a zombied reindeer head. And it looks pretty good on this side, right? Like, you know, you get to see the broken antler there. Some exposed skull, but then you get to this side, and it's like, whoa. That is pretty badass. Not what I'm going to use it for at all, but this is really nice. And then finally, these flame pieces are clear, translucent, skishy pieces that all come off, which is good. I was really hoping that they did. So yeah, this looks really nice, like really nice. But I promised, as promised, I want to show you how to take off all the stirrups and stuff. So it's just a clip there, or like a pin. And that's it, and it's off. And then you have the naked body. I want to put the goat head back on there. And then finally, the reveal of what I want to use this for. I want to use this on my horror shelf as a black Phillip from The Witch. Unfortunately, they don't have pegs, but you gotta get them standing up like this. Now, obviously, black Phillip doesn't have the red on there, and I am debating if I want to paint over it or just leave it as good enough, because I think it'll come across on my horror shelf. It'll stand out a little bit more, but I just don't see anybody making witch action figures, and I think this is kind of what they were going for, but it's black Phillip. And the articulation allows him to get into that black Phillip pose that I want him to. Like, oh man, let me know if I'm crazy for getting this goat for that reason, but let's see. I'm trying to balance them. Oh my god, get the hell out of here. That is too bad ass. Like, that is, oh man, I'll have to probably put tack on it one day, but damn, that makes me very happy. That is super, super cool. I mean, The Witch isn't even one of like my favorite horror movies at all. I like it, it's fine, but sometimes it's just like, oh, that's an iconic character, or that's a good custom. And this was kind of one of those cases of like, oh, it's too perfect not to do. And again, these sell out, so it's like I have to do it now or never. And I was already spending this total order. I don't think these are badly priced at all. I really don't. I think they were like $45 a piece. For an animal, a fully articulated animal, it's not bad. But I mean, do the math. It came to a pretty expensive order here. But yeah, so he just looks great. That made me very happy. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the articulation in its totality now. As you already saw, the head has great movement. You get a ball hinge up here, so you can go using that one, and the big ball joint at the neck can look all the way up. And I was so happy to see this, that it can look completely forward, straight down, forward, whatever you want to call it. And then you get great side to side as well. And this is the same articulation throughout all the reindeer. In fact, I think the reindeers even have better articulation at the head. We'll pause on Black Phillip for a second. Yeah, they even look further back because they don't have this fuzzy fur sculpt back here. A little bit more forward. So, yeah. Great movement there. Could not be better. The front legs, they go out this far. They're on ball pegs, so they can rotate a little bit. Out, in, forward, back. Hinge at the knee. Shoulder, yeah. Knee. And then at the wrist, the ankles just hinge and swivel. There's no real pivot, but since they're quadrupeds, they don't really need that. Now, the back legs kind of go out, not that much. I kind of wish that they had a better system like they do up here, but they'll go back all the way, forward. You get a hinge at the stifle, just a hinge, and then a hinge and swivel at the hock here, and then at the pastern or the wrist. Well, actually, it's more like the phalanges. Whatever, you guys don't care. But hinge and swivel. So, oh, and you get like a little swivel, kind of a ball joint. No, it's definitely a ball joint at the tail. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy to have Black Phillip. Is he maybe my favorite? I don't know. I just think he looks great. And I'm calling him Black Phillip at this point, just because in my head that's what he's going to be. But yeah, really, really like this. Very happy to have my hands on these. So for the size comparisons, again, all the reindeers are exactly the same size. I wanted to throw Black Phillip in there too. I do wish he was smaller, I guess, but I mean, that's not what they were going for, so I will not hold that against Fresh Monkey Fiction at all. I'm the weirdo who wanted the Black Phillip action figure, but here they are next to the NECA Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite Series 6-inch Peely. Here they are next to the NECA Toys. Here they are next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Darwin. And of course, here they are next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. So, while it's probably not a surprise, some of you might be wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on this collection here? And I gotta say, I could not be much happier. I've always wanted Christmas action figures. I hope that this line continues. It seems like it will. I mean, they keep coming up with great ideas. They're not for me. I want the most basic Christmas stuff, but I mean, that Santa Centaur thing is ridiculously cool. I did skip on Krampus because I want that big NECA one. But yeah, this is just such a fun line. I hope that the kids look great. Those are tempting. I don't know yet. Those look great. I hope they come back and do little articulated elves. Like all different body types, like do like a fat elf, a tall skinny elf, a regular elf, a girl elf, a big girl elf, like all different, skin tones and all that. I make them for a reasonable price. If you put them at like $20, little guys, not that much articulation, or like the same amount of articulation as the kids, but not that much accessories. Yeah, I'd probably buy quite a bit of them. I mean, look at how much I bought for just these reindeer, and the sleigh was $65. I don't think these prices are bad at all, but I mean, money's money, man. Money talks. But yeah, these are awesome. I'm so I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm so happy to have Black Phillip. Like, he just looks great. He's gonna look fantastic on my horror self. I don't have he's standing up, but it's just because he's leaning on the back of a different reindeer. And I just put one of each of them. As you saw, I did put them all together with all the different heads, and they just look great together, and I can't wait to get them with Santa. So with that being said, at a price point of $45 a piece, I'm going to go 9.5 out of 10. Maybe more access. I'm going to give Black Phillip a 10 out of 10. Because Black Phillip, Gorgon. Gorgon is his technical name here. Because he comes with a bunch of different stuff. I think what would have been really nice is if we didn't have to buy the head pack, and that they did what they did with Gorgon. I mean, the head pack was only $25. I don't think that's bad at all. But with Gorgon, he came with 2 heads, so I kind of wish they just did that to avoid having to spend the extra $25. Am I being greedy here? I don't know. Let me know. But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all those apps, and I have a great time, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys in the next one. Happy holidays. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.